Okay, I ate too much at the church potluck, particularly because there were 2 types of pecan pie. I will not be apologizing or justifying my actions to anybody. What I brought was polenta / cornmeal mush / grits, but it was vegan. So I used oat milk and a plant oil mix or blend, plant oil blend, to make it perceived as creamy. And it really turned out well. I added a little salt, but if I'm being perfectly honest, that stuff needs butter. That stuff needs butter and maple syrup. Now some folks like to have their grits, polenta, cornmeal porridge, what have you, made with savory seasonings, bacon, that sort of thing, but obviously there's not a lot you can do with it when you don't know how folks prefer to eat it, savory or sweet, right? So it was pretty plain, but it's a filling, hot dish that can be totally vegan, and that was what I was going for. And somebody made gumbo. Now, normally you wouldn't think of gumbo as a holiday food, but in the southern U.S., anything is holiday food if you put enough extra fat and salt and sugar into it. So the 2 types of pecan pie, one of them was regular pecan pie and the other one was candied pecans. And I kind of feel threatened by this. Like, maybe my pecan pie isn't good enough, so I may do a cinnamon glaze when I gotta make my pecan pie. I'm gonna be coughing for days. I am. Because that's just what happens when I eat any kind of tree nut. But worth it. And I helped put everything right, and now I'm headed home. I don't like the temperature. I decided to forgo the ski pants since I would be indoors or in a vehicle pretty much the entire time. So I'm in yoga pants under jeans, fluffy hoodie, thick gloves. I'll be okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of my day. I should get some videos up. I should put up my green screen like I keep telling myself that I'm going to do. And I should make some goofy videos. Some just for the heck of it videos. Some what did I just watch videos, because that's what I would really like to be doing. This is gonna be fun. Okay, it's a little bit early in the day for dinner, but and to tell the truth, I'm still a little bit full from the potluck. I've been shredding. I've been getting confused by my dual remotes. I've been shredding, not evidence, what's the actual word for this? Garbage documents with sensitive information. Just my brain immediately wants to go, destroying evidence, but there's no evidence to destroy. It's just old junk mail with, I don't want to get, what's the word? Identity thieved. Yeah, not doing that. Don't want to do that. So anyway, been shredding stuff, and I've got this thing, and I've got a stack of keep stuff, and I've got a stack of not actually sensitive info just in there with it. So I'll get rid of that. I was watching a thing about, it's on YouTube. I can't recall what company made the show, but they were documenting the stuff that they had going on where I guess they're in England somewhere, trying to build a castle with period tech. So that was neat. It's like, yeah, they weren't exactly out there with protractors and calculators and laser levels and stuff. They were probably couldn't read. Here's how they did the measurements exactly. Here they are drawing all this stuff out on the floor to get it exactly right to scale. Here's how they got a straight edge with this like long string and plucking it really hard so it leaves a red line. It's really neat. It's really neat. And of course I got distracted and can't remember what it was that I was... Yeah, there it is again, distracted. Anyway, I'm having ham and stuffing. That's really all I have room for is ham and stuffing. And my dad and I are also having a grown-up drinks. I mean, we're going to mix them anyway. May as well mix them for everybody's going to have some. It's the weekend. He did point out it wasn't even 5 o'clock yet, but I did say, you know, next year when daylight saving time stops, and had they abolish it this year, either way, it would still be, it would be 5. And it's the weekend, so, you know, it doesn't count. And it's dinner time. You should be able to have a drink with your dinner. I don't know what I'm going to watch, or whether I'll be able to pay attention to it, but I'm taking a break from my shredding paper to eat and watch a show, I guess. You know what? I'm going to watch Avenue 5. Because it looks like I'm not done with it. I don't know why I stopped watching it the other day. More Avenue 5 it is. Okay, I'm having an evening. I don't remember what I was watching. Not a whole lot going on this evening, and that's fine. Everything's been pretty slow. It's kind of cold. I was trying to actually watch a Judge Judy video, but I kept getting distracted. And before that, I was looking for a documentary, couldn't find it. And then I got a whole bunch of editing done. I got a video uploaded. I just have to do the finicky stuff. And, you know, the title, the description, the tags, the thumbnails, all that. But I could get that done tomorrow. And, so that's good. That's preferable. And then I was watching a YouTube video about Therac 25 or something like that. A software error that went horribly wrong because it was medical equipment that was getting used. Oh, and my mom's Christmas present arrived today, so I got that switched over into much nicer packaging. I think she's gonna really like it. I don't want to show it off because sometimes she watches my videos. I gotta try to get some sleep. I mean, my kids are on a full-blown holiday break mode, right? And they didn't get anything done today, and then they were up late playing video games. But I can tell John's done doing that, so maybe I can actually get some sleep now that the house is quiet. I'm gonna try. I haven't recorded anything today. And that's okay. We had a really slow, easygoing day. Adjust this here. There we go. I made pancakes this morning, and that was nice. It was, you know, whatever. Then I just goofed off for a while. Got my laundry ran, but I still need to put it away. And then I made lunch. I've been trying to get some sleeping bags washed because my folks have a camping trip coming up this coming weekend. Like Sunday to Tuesday, I guess. So, minor puttering around the house stuff, but nothing serious. Watching some YouTube, watching some Hugbees about how YouTube hosed him. and refused to cooperate, whatever. And I've been cooking and keeping my kids from being extremely loud, which is just their natural state. But it's cold outside, so they can't just go play outside. And they're teenagers, so they wouldn't do that anyway. But whatever, it's dinner time. I made pizza, and since it was just me and John having pizza because my parents were having no-carb pizza burgers, something like that, and Bruce didn't feel like pizza, even though he's eating, and he will certainly feed himself, so I'm not concerned. I buttered the crust before I put the sauce and cheese on top of it. So, we'll see what that did. We were just bored. It's like, okay, bread, sauce, cheese. Let's put butter in it. Why not? And I'm having a diet citrus tea. And then after that, I'm having a quarter of a pumpkin pie with lots of whipped cream. And one of my kids decided to be snarky and insist that if he has to take Lactaid, then I also have to take Lactaid, which is ridiculous because that's as effective for me as popping a Tic Tac. It won't do anything because I'm not lactose intolerant. Whatever. I took the Lactaid. Fastly shut that down. Now all the novelty is gone and they're not likely to ask me to do it again because it's pointless. I don't know what I want to watch. I'll find something though. I had been listening to some Reddit videos. Whoever the guy is that has a waffle gang. Anyway. Yeah. Maybe Outlander. I was starting to catch up on Outlander. I think I'll give that a shot. I did not get around to getting my properly uploaded but not yet detailed video public today. I don't know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, but it probably will not include making pies because I got to do that on Wednesday. Although the pie I had earlier was good. I got into an episode of Outlander, realized that I must have missed something earlier on in the series, which for a little bit there, I was watching a whole lot of it once, and then nothing for a very long time, so I've started it over. I didn't finish the season that's available now, because I'm pretty sure I missed something in the whole French era, and so back to the very beginning of season 1. Yeah, that sounded like a good idea. So I've been watching that, playing mobile games, trying to relax, but I got my laundry folded and hung up and put away and stuff, and that's just my phone charger sitting there. Just took my meds, chilling out. I guess I should take my vitamin. Yep, tomorrow. Because I'm up this late, I don't know what kind of state I'm going to be in tomorrow. But I skipped going to the gym today. Meant to, didn't do it. So I'm considering it for tomorrow. Maybe. Haven't done that in a while, so I should, but I guess we'll see what happens. John and I are going to the gym. I have my protein coffee. Protein coffee. I slept till almost noon. Yeah. This should be fun. We plan to go Smoothie King afterwards. I guess we'll see how that goes. Everything is taking forever right now. You have an eyelash fixing to fall off of the eye. Get it? Yeah. Since we got a workout, we figured we would get Smoothie King. John got a banana boat, and I got a Angel Food Slim. Free advertising for them. You had a little bit of a mix-up at the counter, but we get that sorted out nicely with manners. So I'm not about to yell at people when everything is so busy right now. Everywhere we have been has taken forever. Because we're right on the verge of a major American holiday. A holiday about being grateful for being together with our families, which is then followed up by going out at 4 a.m. the next day and trampling people for a big screen TV. I don't participate in that one. I gotta stop by the grocery store. That's gonna be an absolute madhouse. But my mom wants some cornbread. And this was a mistake. Getting frozen drinks when I'm already cold was a bad idea. But you know what? YOLO!
Plus they're delicious.
They're delicious. And there's protein in them. Protein powder. YOLO. I can already regret it.
You promised me ice cream.
I regretted it. I regretted it before I did it.
She promised me ice cream and root beer if I went to the gym.
And you went to the gym. And you did the Smith machines and you did the exercise bike and you did...
HEB's like that right
This
down
guy lifts weights.
HEB's like right down there, right?
Yes, we're going to the HEB. HEB is works.
Final destination before our
The
final
HE butt
destination.
store. Will you join me at Butt's Grocery?
Huh?
Or are you gonna sit in the car? You want to go in the Butt store?
No.
The dude's last name was actually Butt.
True, but no.
It's like Herbert E. Butt or some Butt. Okay. Yes, that's spelling. So, that's what we're up to. I'm already running out of space on my phone again. I got some stuff to delete. It's dinner time. The grocery store was a madhouse. My mom made ham hocks in the Instant Pot and some cornbread from a mix, which is unusual for her. And since I don't eat sweet potatoes, which was the vegetable, I grabbed a couple of oranges. And I'm having some HEB brand, rather than Lipton, diet citrus green tea. You're probably going to watch more Outlander, though I've been watching some Facebook videos on my phone while trying to crochet for a bit. No pattern. I'm hook, yarn, go. Occasionally will actually look up and learn a new stitch, but I didn't technically ever learn to crochet in the first place. It just went. It's a really weird story. That's what I'm up to. I am missing a card from my purse. I can't find it anywhere. It was either in a pocket or in my purse and fell out. Maybe it got washed. I don't know. But I was tearing through pockets on my snow pants and my coat. I'm not finding it. And it wasn't in my purse. Inconvenient. Anyway, I've got my fingers crossed it'll show up. Okay, I'm up late, but I've made some progress considering that I only picked up this yarn this morning. Not this morning, this afternoon. That's even a lot more progress than you'd think. Anyway, it's not quite coming along how I had thought of it in my head. I'm dropping yarn all over the place. I already got through one skein and started on the second. I have a third one. That should be plenty. But I don't know. At this point, I still might just take it apart and try again. Also, I've been watching TV. Rather than getting anything done, like, you know, editing my massive backlog of videos. So I can actually make videos that aren't this vlog. Fun stuff where I have ideas in my head for it, but just, I don't know. Anyway, I have to make a whole bunch of pies tomorrow, and then Thanksgiving is Thursday. Lots of pies. It's high time for pie time. I think my kids are enjoying their holiday break. They certainly appreciate not having to go to school in the morning. I like that too. I've hit a dead end on some Christmas shopping. I've got at least 3 people left that I really need to buy for, that I really need to figure this out. And at least 2 of them are compulsive shoppers and will just buy whatever it is that they want when they want it. So if they are already buying stuff that they want, what do you give them? Those folks are the worst. They want the thing, they buy the thing, nobody has a chance to gift them a thing unless it's something they didn't even think they needed. That's really the only way you can go with those folks. It's just the type of person. It's a personality type. I'm sure it is. Alright, I took my meds. I took my vitamins. I'm done for the night. Unless my mind keeps going on yarn. And it might. I have not been doing very much today aside from baking pies. A whole lot of pies for tomorrow, because we have to have pies tomorrow. So the cherry one is fine, no problem. The apple pie, the caramel apple pie, actually, I tried to do this thing that I do on the top crust where it's like almost done, but it's just not that golden brown that you really want a pie to have. You pull it out on the rack, and then you butter the top of it, and then you put sugar over the top, and you stuff back in there underneath the broiler, so the butter gets into the bread and kind of fries it, kind of air fries it, and the sugar turns into this thin candy shell. It's flippin' delightful, and I have almost never had this go wrong. I kept checking it and turning it and checking it and turning it, and I turned my back for 2 seconds, and the thing tried to combust, I swear. Anyway, it's scorched. It's fine. The strawberry pie looks nice, just slightly murder scene-ish, and the pecan pie burned on top, but I'm gonna eat it anyway. I don't care. All of these people can have their slimy fruit and their cooked roots, and I'm gonna have my pecan pie. And then there's also a sweet potato pie in the oven, because John really wanted sweet potato pie, so I said, fine, I'll make sweet potato pie. Because my grandparents are from Alabama, so, you know, southern cooking, right? Anyway, I'm really tired. It's dinner time, only this is not organized because we're organizing a big meal for tomorrow, so who wants to put in effort, right? So I'm having a couple of these oversized Hot Pockets. Why didn't they just name these things hand pies when they started making them? Chicken bacon ranch Hot Pockets. I believe there's vegetables in these, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Sometimes Hot Pockets have vegetables, sometimes they don't. I don't know. I got some vegetation right here in this. I can actually hear it, but properly carbonated hard cider that I've added some of the winter spice simple syrup to, and it's really, really good this way. I made both myself before mixing them together in this cup, so I'm proud of myself. I'm either going to watch some Outlander or some She-Hulk, and I haven't decided which. I just need to get away from the kitchen for a little bit because the parade of pies is stressing me out, and I have one more in there, and if it burns too, I'm gonna lose my dang mind. But the hardest part of this is that the thermostat of the oven is not working properly. So it could be too hot, too cold. You won't know unless you actually check the oven thermometer we have inside the oven, and that is absolutely tedious. Absolutely tedious. So for 425 degrees, you need it at 500. But to get down to 350, God forbid you put it at 400, because then you're going to be at like 300. Baking is science, and I'm not happy. My kids have been so loud this evening. I got the pies done. I got the stuff cleaned up in the kitchen. I got a very small grocery order off Amazon. Everything put away. But that didn't get here until almost 10:30. But my gosh, my kids are in the next room, as loud as can be, watching videos. So I'm about to go shut down their little party. And I don't much care. I'm gonna try to get some sleep though, because it's been a lot of dough and filling and baking and trying to keep the oven at the right temperature today, and I've had enough. So I'm done. I'm done for the night. That's it. But they gotta pipe down. Tomorrow should be a lot of fun, but I don't think I'm gonna bother watching the parade. I've just seen it too many times. For some reason, the Rockettes kept popping up on my Facebook shorts, and there's only so many high kicks and Tin Soldier followers that I can pay attention to. I got that on my system years ago, when Bruce was tiny. I think we watched the making of this one Broadway show that they did, but it's the Rockettes. They're all roughly the same height, and they kick. I'm sure it takes a lot of practice to do what they do, but just get the parade over with, bring on the turkey. I just want to relax. Maybe rewatch The Expanse. I have no idea what I'm going to do. And then this weekend, I don't know. My kids won't be here, so maybe I can rest up then. Well, it's Thanksgiving, and I want to say it's about 2:30-ish, and my mom made the smart choice of getting full-size platters to dish up everything on, and we haven't even hit pie time yet. Okay, plate tour. Smashed potatoes. Those are cooked with like oil and salt and stuff, and smashed with the bottom of a heavy glass, and then something with Parmesan. I don't know. I usually find them too salty, so I only got a few. Dinner roll, green bean casserole. That's with bacon, cream of mushroom soup, and fried onions. A little bit of dark meat, a little bit of white meat on the turkey with some gravy. Stovetop, of course, and some mac and cheese. And I'm also having some coffee. Okay, my day has been filled with hanging out at home with people, and there was pie. There was a lot of pie. I had probably too much pie. There's a lot of sugar in pecan pie, because there's a cup of sugar, and then there's also a cup of corn syrup, and I ate too much pie. I've been playing some games on my phone. I've been, well, the last couple of hours, binge watching Game of Thrones. Just continuing my rewatch. I tried to fix a pair of jeans that needs some mending, where it's getting kind of thin, but I got sidetracked. I'll probably finish that tomorrow. I also managed a call with the boys' dad to figure out when they're going over there, what the arrangements are for drop-off, that sort of thing. Boring grown-up stuff. Whatever. Pretty good day. Pretty good day. It's very family focused, so I wasn't exactly recording all of it. I don't know, tomorrow maybe will be more interesting. At some point I gotta get some editing done. Otherwise it's just filling up my phone with super long, awkward pauses. Why not? Okay, I slept really late today. Scrambled to get my kids out the door. We were super late meeting up with their dad, but you know, he understands. The traffic is so bad right now. That was his main concern. Not getting the boys out the door on time, but don't rush it. There's so many people out on the roads. And of course, drop-off was at 2, but I've been goofing around in shops and stuff. Not the usual Black Friday shopping. I went to Goodwill. I went to H-E-B. I've got tamales. They have a chicken and cream cheese one. Creme de queso. I don't know. De pollo. Of course. And that sounded pretty good. I don't normally go for creamy tamales. For those not in the know, a tamale is you take a corn husk and you soak your corn husk ahead of time. You flatten it out and you put on this corn dough and you squish it down, and then you put on this meat, usually filling, and then you roll that corn husk really tight so that the corn noodle basically wraps around the meat, and then you steam it. It's really good. Of course, you don't eat the corn husk. The corn husk comes off when you go to eat it, but it keeps it moist. So when you microwave it or heat it up in the oven, they're good. And you can put them on a plate and cover them with chili. You can just eat them plain. It doesn't matter. Chicken and cream cheese. I hope there's some little bits of jalapeno in there. That would be tasty. I had some pecan pie earlier. I think I need to adjust the recipe. The extra cinnamon helped bring out the vanilla flavor amazingly well, but I need to tone down the sugar. I cannot believe my kids did not want to take jackets to their dads. It's not comfortable weather for me, but then again, they're like little polar bears. They just walk right, well, they're bigger than me. They're twice my size. They're big polar bears. That might be why. That might be why they don't feel the cold. I'm headed home. And I just realized how very, very overdue I am for an oil change. The sticker matches that place over there, and that is, oh yeah, that's how. I need to do some laundry and maybe work on sorting out the kitchen. Okay, I've microwaved myself 4 tamales de pollo y queso crema. So, chicken and cream cheese, because it's dinner time. And I'm going to try out this soda that a friend of mine told me is exactly like Big Red, except not so vibrant in color and evidently far lower calorie. What size bottle is this? Okay, this is 16, well, almost 17 ounces, and it's only 94 calories. So evidently folks in the UK just aren't trying hard enough to get diabetes like we are. I didn't have time to get it cold though, so that's nice. It smells like bubble gum, which is how Big Red smells, so. Alright. It smells like Big Red, but it's orange. Did you know that in Duolingo, if you're trying to learn Gaelic, Iron Brew is one of the words that you learn, but they don't tell you what it is. They just tell you it's Iron Brew. It's in all caps. I want to say that's kind of saltier than Big Red. That's not bad though. There's no corn syrup taste to it. It has quinine in it? Oh, and aspartame. Aspartame would be why it doesn't have that much sugar. Okay, cool. I would not say this is exactly like it. I would question her taste on that one, but pretty good. Despite the slight difference in flavor, lower calorie, certainly worth it. Looks like it didn't hold carbonation that well, but I don't know. If they're shipping it over here, that could affect the carbonation. Tamale time. Okay, I have been just goofing off all evening, watching YouTube videos, watching TikToks, dorking around on Facebook, making really bad Dune memes. I'm sorry. I may have to stop going around these Dune meme people. They had a really, really good one with Powerpuff Girls. Somebody put entirely too much effort, and they were like, you know, they keep making us look bad using this much effort in what should be a trash meme group. We're gonna have to ask them to leave. And then someone else came around with, nah, we're too lazy to do that. They can stay. They can stay as part of the siege. Powerpuff Girls. That was top-notch stuff. That was pure gold. That was brilliant. I gotta get some sleep. Not because I have anything really to do tomorrow morning, but because I need to get back on track, or Monday's gonna be awful. And I guess I should really go to church on Sunday, I guess. But for right now, I'm kind of taking it easy. Kind of just doing my thing. Can't believe it's almost December. And then tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to go try Venezuelan food. With my folks and my brother, my sister-in-law. And we'll see how that goes. I hear good things about this place. And it's not too far out of the way either. I think I did alright, but I'm going to do another couple of laps, but I've been closing up some thin spots because, apparently my thunder thighs are, clapping. I think I'm done. So, I'm really trying to make this pair of jeans last longer. I like this pair of jeans. And it's not where anybody's going to see it. I just need to reinforce the fabric. I think I did a pretty good job. And, hopefully Venezuelan food in about an hour and a half. Then, probably the sporting goods store, because my folks have a hunting trip. So much fun. It's going to be a weird weekend. It's already a weird weekend. Yep. Nobody's going to see that. But I'll keep the fabric together. trying out a mojito for the first time. It's pretty good. I also ordered for my dinner a chicken salad stuffed arepa sandwich. I just realized I need to take off the eyeshadow. Oops. Good thing that's pretty much all I did face-wise. Otherwise, I'd be looking at a breakout if I fell asleep like this. I ate way too much earlier. Because aside from the arepa sandwich that is filled with like a chicken salad and cheese, lots and lots of cheese, so much so that the folks running the restaurant were sure to tell us that when you get these massive arepa sandwiches, you need to eat the middle with fork first until you can close it enough to pick it up. It's a corn-based flatbread, and it's awesome. They were really good. It's just the crusty part on the outside was really, really hard. So very, very, very filling. But aside from that, aside from the mojito, I also had these plantains that were like a really crunchy hash brown, and then they were topped with stuff that's like a cross between a salad and nachos. It was great. And then I also tried some passion fruit mousse dessert that they had. I think it would have been awesome if it turned out that I like passion fruit, but not really. It's not my thing. But that was a lot of fun. Then walked around the sporting goods store for a while, but nothing really stuck out. Couldn't find any thermals, not here, not this far south. And came home, did some editing, watched the IT crowd, and then, even though this was a really bad idea, especially because I overate earlier in the day, I wanted some salt, and I had some potato chips, and then I had some more potato chips, and I had more than half the bag of potato chips. What was I thinking? Anyway, I got some salt that and processed fats and stuff. I'm going to have to hit the gym or something, but not a bad day. Not at all. It's been pretty good. I probably could have gotten more editing done. Anything's better than nothing. It's about 2 days worth, and then I set up to do the finicky stuff later on like 5 days following that. Because I split it up, and it's not important how I do my videos. I am more resolved than ever to start trying to get my video editing happening on my computer. I'm dragging my feet. I'm trying here. I'm trying. And I got church in the morning. Thanks for sharing my week with me.